Hey eukaryotes, in search of some proteins? Look no further than the rough endoplasmic reticulum, otherwise known as the RER. This efficient system of membranous organelles will be sure to provide you with synthesized protein for whatever you need it for.
And how will the RER work for you? Well, primary structure of proteins enter the lumen, the interior compartment of the RER. These proteins need to have a certain sequence of amino acids, like a unique identity certification, in order to enter the RER.
Now look at these folded layers of RER. The walls of the layers are membranes made of phospholipid bilayers. As we zoom in, we can see the structure of roughness is caused by these little black dots. They are called ribosomes, the workers that reconstruct those primary proteins to make them into tertiary structures.
Now that we have the synthesized proteins, our system can help you further modify them. Some of the modification happens in the RER. Carbohydrate groups in the RER will covalently bond to proteins, together forming glycoproteins, and those proteins are thus addressed to be transported to where its destination should be. Some other modification can also happen in the neighbor smooth ER.
Next, all the modified proteins, both from the RER and SER, are transported to the Golgi apparatus in shuttles called vesicles, which are made of a phospholipid bilayer membrane on the RER. In fact, most membrane-bound proteins are made in the RER in a similar process.
Finally, the Golgi apparatus, the RER's partner in the endomembrane system, will send off the protein to the plasma membrane for exportation, or to lysosomes, which will provide enzymes to digest food particles inside the cell.
Now back to what you really care about, your need for protein. As we can see, the RER is the major site for synthesis of proteins, an essential component to both eukaryotic celled plants and animals. Plants, without protein, your photosystems, made of a protein complex, a quaternary structure, will not allow you to perform photosynthesis.
And animals, without protein, you will lack muscles. On a more serious note, you will lose your ability to synthesize certain proteins such as enzymes from glandular cells and antibodies from white blood cells. That could lead to a regularly upset digestion system and lots of infectious diseases. Yes, you really need RER to
synthesize, modify, and transport
those proteins.
Please call 1-800-NEED-RER to get your RER today. And if you call in the next 5 minutes, you can get 5 bonus embedded